Liverpool defeated West Ham by 5-0, but Mohamed Kudus made sure he entertained fans who watched the match. And see, Mohamed Kudus deserves a big club. He's a big player who deserves to be playing for a big club, and he's outgrown West Ham, and I'll tell you why in a brief moment. But still to come, well, Antoan Semenyo delivered a life-saving assist to ensure that Fulham did not beat Bournemouth in their game that they played today in the English Premier League. I'll also be telling you how Razzak Ekuban, yes, a number of people have forgotten about Razzak Ekuban from 2019 AFCON. He scored a goal to help Girona beat Empoli in the Italian Serie A. Today we are going to Italy, as well as Razzak Balara. Yes, he made a clinical save in their match that they played, and people have started calling for his return in the Black Stars. I'll show you the video and you leave a comment, and we'll see whether Balara deserves to return to the Black Stars or not. But subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So let's get right into it. And Mohamed Kudus made sure he entertained fans who watched West Ham's game against Liverpool. Well, Liverpool ran rout over the Hammers, beating them by 5-0 at the London Stadium. And Liverpool, Charlie, they are not stopping. Looks like they are going to win the Premier League. And see, Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal should all forget about winning the Premier League title this season, because Liverpool and Ancelotti are in the form of their lives. See, Mohamed Salah scored and got an assist in this game. Tells you how good the Liverpool team is. In fact, Jota also scored a goal, as well as Trent Alexander-Arnold. Well, despite all these 5 goals, Mohamed Kudus made sure that even though he couldn't score a goal, or his team couldn't get a goal in the game, he entertained football fans. Why am I saying that? Well, if you watch the game very well, if you've not seen some highlights of the game, there was a part where Mohamed Kudus had about five Liverpool players around him, and he managed to maneuver his way through, dribbling the players before sending a nice pass to his teammates. Mohamed Kudus is that player. Unfortunately, due to copyright, I'm unable to bring you highlight of that particular dribble, but I think I'll leave a link in the description so that you guys can watch that particular dribble that Mohamed Kudus made. Again, the second thing that convinced me that Mohamed Kudus is that player who has to join a big club was that a nice cross was lofted to him on the other side of the wings, and the way Mohamed Kudus took his time to beautifully place the ball on the ground, Charlie, keche. Mohamed Kudus is that skillful. See, after making sure that he controlled the ball, Mohamed Kudus delivered a nice cross to his teammates, but the header was whack. See, Mohamed Kudus is trying his best for West Ham, but Charlie, the team is not helping, and that is why Mohamed Kudus deserves to move in the next transfer window to a big club, because the inputs he gives to West Ham players that they are not able to turn it into goals, it's alarming. And Charlie, Mohamed Kudus, I'm so impressed with his performance despite West Ham's 5-0 loss to Liverpool over there. But let's go on and talk about another Ghanaian player doing wonders in the Premier League, and that is Antoan Semenyo. This season, he has scored 5 goals and has 2 assists. Today, he delivered 1 assist in the game that they played against Fulham. Now, Fulham were leading Bournemouth by 2-1, and in the 88th minute, Fulham thought they were going to win the game, obviously, by 2-1 and pick the 3 points. But Antoan Semenyo never stopped believing. Fulham players had a ball in their own half, and they were trying to make a move to move forward, and unfortunately their defender made a bad decision passing the ball to Antoan Semenyo like Father Christmas, and Antoan Semenyo picked the ball. He had a 1-2 with his teammates. The 1-2 led him into the penalty box. Then he found Ouattara free and just passed Ouattara to strike it in to finish the game 2-2, and that is Antoan Semenyo for you. See, Antoan Semenyo is doing so great. Even if he doesn't score, his work rate now, football these days has moved from strikers scoring goals and all that. It's good to score goals, but if your work rate is that high, you can't be denied that effort. And Antoan Semenyo is really match, putting in that work rate. 7 goal contributions this season in the Premier League, 5 goals, 2 assists in 18 matches. It's such a good performance from Antoan Semenyo. Hopefully after December, in January and next year, he gets to score more goals so that the world will see that Antoan Semenyo is that player. He is such a good player. Well, let's travel to Italy, where Ghana's players, that is Kwabena Ekuban and JC, were in action for their club Girona as they came up against Empoli. Well, Kwabena Ekuban was introduced in the 63rd minute and needed just 5 minutes to score the winner for Girona to beat Empoli in the game. Well, how did it all happen? Well, the first half ended 1-1, and seeing that he had a good player on the bench, the Girona coach decided to bring on Kwabena Ekuban, and when Ekuban came on in the game, he made sure he scored that winner to hand the 2-1 victory to Girona in the game, picking the 3 points over their opponent in that game. And Kwabena Ekuban, well, it's been a long time I talked about him. If you've forgotten about Kwabena Ekuban, he became famous at the 2019 AFCON, where Ghana made it out of the group stages. We went to the knockout phase. We came up against Tunisia. We went to penalty shootout, and in the penalty shootout, we had the hope that we were going to make it out, but Ekuban missed the penalty kick, and that made him famous. And shortly after that AFCON tournament, a week after, Kwabena Ekuban was seen having a good time with his girlfriend. People were talking about it all on social media. So yes, that is about Kwabena Ekuban, that and many of you have forgotten about. Now, let me end with another player that we've not seen in the Black Stars for a long time, and that is goalkeeper Razzak Balara. Well, I chanced upon a video on Twitter where people have been talking much about the video and the fact that, well, countryman Sogo is saying that we have a goalkeeper like Razzak Balara and we don't call him to the Black Stars. It's all because Razzak Balara made a fine save in their game in Europe, and I want us to check out that particular save.
Cellulari. Topper Bismarck! Balara! Çfarë mundësie për Skënderbeu, pra golit e dytë, 38 minutë, fundi minutës së 37, solli një tjetër mundësi për skuadrën korçare. Shohim edhe një herë tjetër, me sa lehtësi e kontrollon topin, sa lirisht përballë Balarës, dhe goditja ndalet nga ana e portierit, e para këndore për.
So now that you've seen Razzak Balara's save in that game, what do you think? You think he should return to the Black Stars? Well, hasn't he been given his chance before? Or you think that Atizigi is also not doing well? Share your thoughts in the comment section. But that's where I draw down the curtains for this episode of Sports Update Ghana. Thanks for doing the watching. As always, please subscribe, like, share, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.